Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's play the Watcher. Are we really on Ascension? Did we fail last time? I'd prefer to see that the last run was a win, but no, we did indeed lose on Heart in 9 turns. We had to have been close, right? We had to have been close. But Watcher, sure, I'll do a level 10 until we win. Let's do it. Choose a rare card to obtain. Man, I love the rare cards on the Watcher. Most of the rare Watcher cards are dynamite. And I gotta admit, Spirit Shield is very good. You have lots of ability to retain cards, get block for them. Diva Form, though, is fantastic. But Diva Form, it's too damn expensive. We'll go Spirit Shield. Where are we gonna go on this run? 2 elites is a little bit dangerous because we're a little bit low on health. Maybe like 1 camp elite, a combat, another elite, you know, kind of space it out a little bit would be nice. Because if we just go straight into these elites, we'll probably die, and there's multiple combats afterwards. So maybe we'll try this path. Gives us a decent amount of combats before we have to fight. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. And maybe we can add some good cards to this deck. Well, we're not gonna be able to kill you on that eruption. Not unless we get better attacks or more attacks. You're not dead yet. It's taking kind of a long time to kill you. I guess the 1 card that we added to the deck was a block, so. Prostrate, Pressure Points, Flurry of Blows. I like Flurry of Blows if you're specifically going around lots of stance changes, if you're specifically going into like talk to the hands. But honestly, 4 damage costing you 1 card draw, I'm not a big fan of. I'd honestly rather have a Prostrate. Like, it's not good for Mantra early, but it is at least 4 block, which is pretty much most of a defend. But I guess early I'll try Flurry of Blows. Maybe I should, you know, endeavor to try some new things that I wouldn't otherwise try in some of these runs. You know, take cards I wouldn't otherwise take, except for Pressure Points. I think that's, I think you would probably agree with me that Pressure Points is a bad card. If you don't, please tell me why. Tell me why Pressure Points is good if you are actually a true believer. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I can't kill you, so I will block. Although if I erupt, actually, you know what? This is a good eruption turn. Erupt, you'll do 14 damage and I can put up 15 block. And you should be dead next turn. Yoink! Halt, empty body, crescendo. Useless if you're not in Wrath. Empty body is pretty good. Crescendo, I just don't like that it's a one-time use only card, but if it gets you a kill on a fight and then you can just go on to your next combat, it comes back into your deck. So bad for bosses, good for room combats. Well, I'll take an empty body. Bad draw. You know what? I think this is such bad draw that I'm gonna dump everything. And honestly, I'm gonna go hard on you. Oh, gotcha. We did have to spend a potion on that, but I didn't want that fight to take a long time, and it was looking like it was gonna take a long time. I'll take 1. Pressure Points is funny when it works on low ascension, says Solder J. It is a funny card. It's not a good card, though. Well, I certainly hate this. We'll take another 5. Might as well play the Spirit Shield. Might as well play 2 defends. It's a slow fight. Might as well play the Spirit Shield. It is still a slow fight. I love the sounds these guys make. They sound ridiculous. Okay, Carve Reality to hold on to a smite. I like it. Heal me. Now I think we'll actually do an upgrade. What do we upgrade? Eruption is a popular target so that you get extra energy when you might need it to get your KO. So I like that as an upgrade target. And I think we will fight 1 elite. We'll see what we get. I will save the miracle. We should use the miracle before we shuffle though, because at that point it's gonna be hard to do anything. We're gonna have such horrible draw. We're not gonna need the extra energy, but this turn and next turn is a good time for miracle, and I think we'll use it on this turn. So, Eruption means Carve Reality Smite does 36. So, Eruption... Carve Reality, Strike, Flurry, Empty Body, Flurry. We'll hold on to the Smite. I will just block. I'm gonna take 2. Yeah, I'll take 2. No reason to play the Smite. We'll play it when we actually have no other cards to play in our hand. That's why it's good to have. That and the Protect. We have 3 energy of cards. Even if we draw 5 dazes, we have a good turn. This, not so much, but whatever. And actually, maybe we'll even save the Smite so that if we get Eruption, we can play the Smite. 6? Well, I mean, we can just kill you. We should just kill you. It's tempting to save the Smite for like a KO on the Sentry, but we'll just ice you. So this will do 24, 36 plus the Eruption. We gotcha. That was not a bad elite fight. And Incense Burner is insanely good. Intangibility every 6 turns. You'll love to see it. You don't love to see you at all. Just saying. You kind of suck. You make us vulnerable and then you hit me for like 30 damage. It's kind of unfortunate. I'll play it. But there is a temptation to hold it for an Eruption kill, which we're just gonna get now anyways. Lesson learned. Oh my lord. Such a good card. Such a good freaking card. I'm gonna take it. Extra energy, like, I was just thinking about it. That would have helped us a ton. Last run is the defect. We could have played both of our Echo forms against the Spear and Spire, the Spear and Shield Elite. Would have been nice to have. What are you, plated armor? Fine. It may have been worth it to stay in the vigilant state so that we could get more energy in the future in order to kill him. Ah, you're eruptioning, or you're intangible, huh? I'm gonna try to kill you next turn. If we can get through this taking 1 damage, like, that's no problem. Yeah, we don't lesson learn, who cares? We killed him. If you're in Wrath, apply Vulnerable, otherwise enter Wrath. I don't know what this deck does right now. It's not really an anything deck. I'm like Do any of these cards work? Maybe enter Wrath State? Sure. Does it upgrade to be free? It upgrades to be 5 vulnerable. That sucks. I'm gonna hit you. Assuming we get 2 attacks next turn, you're both dead, and we can probably stall for a lesson learned. Yeah, kill you. I'm gonna play the Vigilance so that we can make sure that we're taking no damage if we have to stall, and we have to stall, so that worked. And there we go, we got an upgraded defend. It's worth it. And we get meditate, which is beautiful. Now I actually feel like that, what is it, indignation? Is a pretty good match with meditate. Upgrade meditate, we can bring multiple cards back. We can always enter wrath and you know, hopefully have something that exits wrath at the same time. Now I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it. And I love getting that meditate upgrade. Remove a card or gain gold. I will remove a card for the same price as gaining gold. I think I'm gonna remove a defend. And you're so much better than the red one. I don't know why you fight the red slaver and a slime at the same time, and then right before the boss you fight one blue guy. Like, the blue guy, he just doesn't do anything. He's a pushover. He's a joke. You're doing 13 damage. Well, I will block and bring some cards back. Give me a deceive and the good defend. I know we're playing a little bit defensive with those, but it's gonna work out, trust me. Told you. What are we getting? There's lesson learned. So all we need to do is just have room in hand, and you're dead. You get an upgraded strike. Not what we wanted. You know, we'll call it. Do we want a diva form? It's funny. Eventually we might want one of these. Because we have the ability to take it, I will take it, but I don't think it's gonna be necessarily all that good. However, I do think it's worthy of an upgrade. Now, if we can't play it, we can just hold it. We're gonna hold the smite for basically this reason. 18, 24, meditate, bring back a, probably a, well, I don't want to have an attack next turn. Probably just like an empty body vigilance just for like energy gained. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect. Empty body, vigilance, miracle, diva form, and now we get infinite energy. Oh, you know what? We were intangible. We could have brought back even the eruption. We would have been fine. But now that we have diva form out there, we're set. And I think that's kind of what the meditate can really set up if you need it to. Set up a turn where you can get energy and block and keep yourself safe and also just like murder everything. And even on this turn, it's like, well, I got plenty of opportunity to play cards. I have infinite energy. That was the worst indignation, but what else was I gonna do? And I know we don't have Shuriken or Kunai, but even with Ornamental Fan, it could be worth it to add in some more of those, well, it's gone now, some more of those Flurry of Blows. We shall see. I I would like to hit you a lot on this turn. So meditate back. Let's bring back a protect and a, honestly, an eruption. We have a pretty good chance of drawing stance exiting cards, so yeah, we'll empty body. We're also intangible. Flurry. Eruption. Flurry. Strike. Lesson learned won't kill you. We can totally stall for lesson learned here. I don't even think we've gotten hit yet. It's been pretty good. It's been a pretty good fight. Hammer as boss relic would be nice. Yeah, Fusion Hammer is such an easy choice as this character. It's absolutely what you want when you have a lesson learned. It's so easy. Okay. This gives me energy on this turn. Wow, we don't need energy though. We have freaking 12. But if I do this, then I can hit you. And now you're dying to lesson learned. And we can draw a lesson learned because we have meditate in hand and we can just bring it back. So meditate, bring back lesson learned. You might as well bring back indignation in case you need it. You do nothing. Indignation, lesson learned. Upgraded vigilance, that's a pretty good upgrade to get. Ancient potion, probably better than a plated armor. Whenever card is created, upgrade it. Conjure Blade Wish. Conjure Blade could be a very good endgame condition with Diva form. Shuffle an expunger that does 9x damage into your draw pile. Wish is also pretty good though. Yeah, gold, but also strength. What would we prefer here? I mean, we don't have to play Conjure Blade until we get Diva form out there. Master Reality is also good. We have a couple of card creation. It's either Wish or Conjure Blade. I usually don't run Conjure Blade. Maybe we can make it work here. I worry about big blocks though. But let's give it a shot. Whenever you exit calm, gain more. At the start of your turn, all enemies gain strength. Sorry, gain energy at the start of your turn, all enemies gain strength. And at the end of your turn, you no longer discard. I kind of like discarding, but admittedly, being able to hold your hand is pretty damn good. Especially when you do stance changing, you can hold Eruption and Calm. I think Runic is pretty good. Violet Lotus is also pretty good though, but you have to exit Calm to get the energy, which means you're not always going to be getting it. I think we'll go Runic here. I think it works. The one thing to remember about Runic though is that Establishment does not make every card cheaper, it only makes Retain specifically cheaper. Hello, welcome, La Misture. Welcome, the internet has been fine today, so hopefully we'll be playing a little bit more Spire than we did yesterday. Okay, 400 gold, we need to go to a shop. There's no early shop, there's really no late shop either. So, well, there's 1 and 2 up there, but we can only get to 1. So we'll probably go this route, and if we want to fight an elite, we can fight an elite. It's gonna be optional. I think we will safety. We'll certainly, well, you know, we don't need to play Artifact here because we'll hold on to cards that we can play. It's still probably worth playing it, honestly. So let's just play it. I will, give me a Conjure Blade and then a Meditate, just so that we are in Calm so we can get the energy in the future. I was thinking kind of specifically for Diva form. And now I'm realizing, God, it's hard to do anything with 3 energy. Oh my god, you're attacking too. You're just always in such a hard pressed position to actually do damage. And to get cards out of your hand. So Flurry, Indignation, Flurry, Vigilance, Flurry, Deceive, Safety. 18. 7 and 8, or just Spirit Shield? You buff eventually? When you buff, that's when I'm gonna try to kill you. Just stop attacking me. Okay, this is not you not attacking me anymore, but you're getting close. You're only doing 18. Empty Body Defend gets you so close. Empty Body, because an Empty Body Defend means I can still play Diva Form, which is exactly what we need. So you know what, give me an Empty Body Defend. I will take 3 damage, and now that we have Diva Form, we can play our cards. But we have to find a way of getting that Diva Form faster. I'm certainly realizing that. It's gonna be critical. Critical. How much damage does Expunger do? It'll do, with Eruption, 9, we'll have a total of 9 damage 7 times. That's 63 damage, and then Lesson Learned will kill you. Eruption, Expunger, it's a total of 9 times 7, or 63, and then Lesson Learned kills you. Man, that was a tough fight, but... Oh, do we really need a second Meditate? I think I'd rather have a Bowling Bash. I'm gonna bring back Meditate. I think Meditate's okay. Hey, hello, welcome, A-Rob. Long time no see, hope you're doing well. You know what? Intangibility. That's a prime time to, that's a prime time to play like a Diva Form if you get it. That's good, that's very good. Give me a Flurry. I will Spirit Shield and then Meditate will bring back Spirit Shield and a Flurry. I like Flurry because we can dump it from our hand easily. We're just kind of waiting for Diva Form to show up. So, Flurry. I mean, we could just play a Protect. And then use the Bad Strike, because we're not going to be doing any damage to you this turn. Again, we're just stalling. We're waiting for Diva Form. It'll come. It'll come. We have an empty, but we could... I really don't want an Empty Body until we get it, is the problem. Spirit Shield, Strike. I'm running out of defensive cards. I would like some defensive cards, please. Okay, well, what about this? You're doing 21. And there you go. I think we're gonna be frail. But you're only doing 14. Okay, well, what about a Safety, Defend, we're gonna take 2, Meditate, then you can bring back Spirit Shield, Meditate, and with Meditate we can bring back more Meditates. And now that we're intangible, Diva Form, I can't even play a block, whatever, just bring back cards, it doesn't matter at this point. We're gonna take another 2 damage, and now we have infinite energy. Thank God. I was getting a little worried. Honestly, I'm just gonna kill you with a Lesson Learned on this turn anyway, so Indignation, Strike, Lesson Learned. All of that just to get Lesson Learned at the very end there, but it works. Collect is critical. Study Diva Form. You know, a second Diva Form, we don't need study. A second Diva Form would not be bad. Yeah, I'll take it. We need to have energy. Hello, Centurion and Mystic. Well, I mean, this turn really sucks, but I will use a potion. Really? This is what you're gonna give me? For an influence doesn't even guarantee me that a card is gonna be free. So this is like a pretty bad turn. Yeah, this is real bad. Hold on to that for a little while, I suppose. And then we'll give ourselves a, I mean, we're gonna take 14 damage. I might as well take a collect. We can play Diva Forms in the future, well, the one that we have. That's a bad turn, but like, I drew no blocks, so I guess I'm just gonna die then. Block, block, Diva Form. You're doing so much freaking damage. You know, how much damage can we do? 15. Do we have strength? No, this card is upgraded. We can do 15 plus 22, 37. I mean, I can kill one of you. I don't think I can kill both of you, but like, you guys suck, so I'm just gonna pop Ambrosia. 30, 30, so hit you. I gotta hit you for 20. Then 30. And then hit you. And then 18 and 18 is 36. You're gonna live with 1 HP? How dare you? How dare you? But you are doing no damage to me, at least. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but using 2 potions to get out of it is not the end of the world, I suppose. Excuse me. This game looks fun. Wait, never mind. I'm done. I know Spire just didn't notice right away, says Hey Rob. I've seen this game before. What is this? Gain 11 block, the next attack costs 0. The only attack that we have that's expensive is Lesson Learned, but it is still a good block that saves you 1 energy on the turn that you play it, so I will take it. Transform a Strike, get it out of my deck. It's another Diva Form! Oh no. No, I can't. We can't do this many Diva Forms. This is unworkable. This is not good. Okay, well, look, at some point, it's too much. Whew, give me a miracle. Swivel, collect. I'm not gonna play the Diva Form because I want to take no damage, but we'll get miracles and Diva Forms starting now, so we'll be able to make it work. Oh my flippin' god, that's so much. It's too much. It's too much energy. 26. Can't quite get you. That's fine. But we have to dump some cards, so we'll dump that. We'll dump these. I will play Conjure Blade. Should have played Diva Form, actually. It was kind of silly. We need the energy. I mean, we're just too full of cards right now. Weirdly enough. So give me a Spirit Shield. How much damage are you doing? You're doing 38, I think. So give me a safety. Give me a Diva Form. Give me a Strike. You're doing 18. I can kill you. I hope I can kill you. I'm gonna try. By the way, should have played that a long time ago. Abe's gonna draw them all on turn 1 and choke on the deck. That is the prop. That is the worry, isn't it? That's very much the worry. Foreign influence, worship, nirvana. I kind of like worship for a burst of energy or a meditate into mantra. I also like foreign influence though because it gets out of our hand. You play it and then you play the card that's associated with it and then it's gone and you're down 1 attack. So I kind of like them both, but because we have an energy problem, I think I'm gonna try foreign influence. I think 1 is okay. Now here's the question, do we fight an elite? I've clicked on it. And here we're intangible! We got the perfect intangibility turn, I'm so good! I'm gonna take the skill potion though. At the end of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. Yes? Dude, hit me for 3, I don't care. Why do you weaken on turn 1? That sucks. Anyways, now we're in Wrath. 19 damage. Swivel lesson learned saves us a little bit of energy, so we don't have to worry so much. So give me a swivel lesson learned. Flurry. We should definitely meditate, and we'll bring back the... Let's bring back some blocks. Man, our hand is full. We take 5 damage on that turn, which is, you know, nothing bad. Can't really play Simmering Fury until we get Vigilance, Empty Body, or Meditate. So for now, we're just gonna slow it. Well, you know what? Screw that. I can probably kill you. No, not on this turn. Hell no. Let's instead swivel. Again, I'm just trying to kind of dump cards from my hand when I can. We have enough energy now that we can play whatever we want, which is kind of the whole point. Would Snecko Eye be good here? No. Although, you know, Fredacula does have a good point. If you get Diva forms, it doesn't matter how expensive your cards are, but the problem is Diva, you'd have to get all 3 of them before you really start balling out of control. I don't think you would want Snecko Eye. You would get more cards, but if your first turn doesn't have Diva forms and all the cards are like 2 or more, you're not having a good time. So I probably personally would advise against it. You know what, let's meditate, because we can bring Eruption and, well, Eruption and Meditate, honestly. I don't like Flurry of Blows anymore, because whenever I meditate, it comes back. I would prefer this card to not be in my deck anymore. So, that's a card that I might just remove. Bag of Marbles. I'll take it. Wallop is not bad. Tranquility is also not bad. I kind of like that it costs 0, so maybe we can Tranquility and exit stance, or Eruption and come back into Tranquility. But Wallop is also good because you can Erupt, Wallop, and then exit, and get good damage and block out of it. 24 damage, 24 block. But I think I'll take Tranquility. Like, obviously we need to get into and out of stances as quickly as possible, so we're gonna try to, you know, make that our focus when possible. I will rest. No, Dreamcatcher is probably one of the worst relics in the game. Now we are intangible. I like to see it when it works for us, and it's working for us right now. You're not even attacking us. The problem is that I do want to get Lesson Learned, but why don't we just keep like 1 attack in hand? So that if I have to kill you next turn, I can, and I'll dump essentially everything else to try to get to Lesson Learned. I cannot defend enough. Empty Mind. Draw is not the problem. Similarly, I don't think we need an evaluate. Admittedly, defends. This was the last defend that we added, so another one would not be the end of the world, but I'm still gonna pass on those. Well, we're gonna see how Snecko works. Thank God we got Diva Form on turn 1 though. Like, really? Because Snecko combined with the Pyramid is pretty much garbage. Should have done this differently to get a little bit more block, but we will get enough. Like, all of our cards are now 3, but Diva Form is free. I don't want to kill you with a bludgeon. But it is a good, like, KO if we need it type of a card, so I might hold it for the time being. We are gonna take 3 damage. I think you stall though. I think you stall and you try to get a lesson learned out of this. Like, I can play some of my garbage cards in hand. You still cost 3, huh? That's weird. You might as well play it to exhaust it. It'll fill itself up with a miracle, but at least you can play that. Hey, and we did get a lesson learned, so how do we kill you with this? Wait a minute. How do I kill you with this card? Wait a minute. I guess we just gotta wait next turn to kill you. Expunger, 9 times 10. It is a good KO. You gotta admit that, it's fantastic. So we took 3 damage, but we got an upgrade. It's another worship. I don't think we need to battle him. I will take a third eye though. I like third eye because it scries. Shop or upgrade first? Give me the shop. Tungsten Rod is beautiful. Swivel, good instinct, secret technique. Put a skill from the draw pile into your hand. Whoops. What skills would we want? Really, it's like meditate, because the Diva Forms are powers. So I think we take Tungsten Rod and Happy Flower. The extra energy could help dramatically. I think we will continue to upgrade as well. I don't think we need to upgrade the other 2 Diva Forms, at least not right now. Bites, no. We're removing strikes anyways. So we're gonna upgrade again. Let's upgrade the probably empty body or protect. We'll do the empty body. We want good blocks in the deck, so I'm happy having them. We got a Diva Form. We got a good Diva Form. It's turn 1, it's easy to play. That's what you like to see. I'm gonna hold that for a bit. 21 damage, huh? I'll bring them back. Like, you might as well bring the cards back. That's the entire point of meditate, meditate. You have 2 of them, so you can just constantly play the cards over and over again. Poison Stab, Flying Knee, Sever Soul. Well, I'm not gonna sever soul my cards, so we'll do it like this. No point playing Empty Body. You know, you can always play it next turn. I feel like Runic Pyramid has a pretty nice synergy with this lady here, the Watcher. Had to remember her name for a second there. We don't need Collect, but I might as well dump it. And we only have blocks in hand. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll, you know, toss out some of these. And you're doing 31, you know what? There's enough. And we'll bring back Meditate and probably a Deceive Reality. I am realizing we need more attacks, but that's kind of what the Expunger is for. All we need to do is just survive that long, and then Expunger gets the kill easily. So we probably don't need a Tranquility, but I do like both of those blocks. Taking no damage, boom. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I'm just playing that to dump it, honestly. So 9 damage 12 times. That's a little under 240. So if we save this for Eruption, we're gonna get very close to being able to just get a kill immediately. You know what? There you go. 18 damage 12 times. Pretty good. And then all we gotta do now is just wait for a lesson learned. And we can even meditate back Expunger if we really want to. I'd rather not to. I'd rather not to. So I'm just gonna bring back Indignation and Carve Reality, and we can definitely get lesson learned. So Flurry, Indignation, Flurry, Carve. Lesson learned. Did we even take damage there? Dude, that's amazing. And Omniscience is also amazing. I don't know what we would want to double. Like, I guess we could double a KO card. We could double Diva Form if we draw or if we draw Omniscience, because you can get that. Wish is also good for the strength, admittedly, so that we can do more damage. But again, we have Expunger for that. I think we'll take an Omniscience to like keep this ball rolling. And I think we'll even take Busted Crown here. I don't really want curses, and we have a full deck. Our deck is perfect. We just need the energy to play the cards that we have, so I'm gonna take it. So we need to fight the Burning Elite. There's one shop here which I would rather not go to, so we'll bypass the shop on our way up. You're doing 11 damage. That's really not a big problem, especially now that we have more energy. Am I okay taking one? If we don't have to, why? Why take one? You'll need at least 3 more divas to one-shot the boss with Expunger. You'll need 3 more divas. The number of diva forms you have doesn't matter, because the longer the fight lasts, the more energy you have. So give me an Eruption, Carve, Smite, Pommel. Those are Omniscience. Give me an Empty Body. Currently taking a little bit of damage, but there's not really anything I can do about that. I'm not gonna use a potion to block 4 damage because of Tungsten Rod. Yeah, screw that. I'll just add more blocks to my hand so we can get to lesson learned. 5 damage, what? It's. Do I know math? No. Excuse me. At the start of your turn, gain 8 energy and increase this by 3. Oh, I love it. You have 24 block. You know what? We know that that'll get a kill. We just have to put up like 32 block on our own. Okay, here we go. How many times can I hit you? One more? Might as well stay in Eruption. Got him. We were intangible. You know, I'm realizing there's something else that we should be doing. We should be entering the next combat in intangible when possible. Yo, Madness seems pretty decent, doesn't it? Especially with the meditates, we can bring back cards. Do we really need it though? Like, once we play a diva form, our energy is set. Getting to that point is a bit of a problem sometimes, but with 3 diva forms and 1 omniscience, How long is it really gonna take us to draw one? It's usually not that long. I think I'm just gonna take the max HP loss. I don't think we gotta worry about madness on this one. Another reason is that the more madnesses you have, the more time it's gonna take before you can get to your killer cards, you know? Yeah, no? Give me a... I don't like this turn. It's like indignation, swivel, carve, vigilance. We're almost at a point where we could probably kill you. I mean, we could have killed you with a smite, really, but I do want to stall to see if we can get a lesson learned. Let's see. I mean, I guess a protect takes us there, and then we should collect to get a miracle plus every turn for 4 turns. And then you're doing 20, which we can block. And you know what? An Omniscience does get us the kill, so all we have to do is block for 1 more turn. Might as well. And even if we don't draw it, Omniscience will get it in our hand. So, well, we got it. That worked. You know, I think I will take a Sash Whip. I'm realizing now, on the heart, we're gonna want that. Time Eater. I don't think we need this, though. On the heart, though, we're gonna want some Wave Applying. I mean... yeah? Take another Omniscience, why not? And then I think we'll upgrade Omniscience. Well... fight you. There's no rests afterwards. Okay, I'll recall. I'll recall. This is perfect. I love starting with the intangibility. It's beautiful. Omniscience, Diva form time. Oh, we should have Omniscience to the Omniscience. That was dumb of me. I apologize. My bad. By the way, I'm not using Fruit Juice because I'm waiting for like a potion synergy, like Toy Ornithopter or something. I should just drink it though. Because I just realized you could get that event where you have to get rid of a card. No, you could get the event where you have to pay for a relic with a potion, but doesn't that only appear on the first act? I can't remember. It's been a while. Anyways, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do Eruption, Carve, Smite. Gets us the block that we need, and we might even kill the Transient. Well, not with a draw like this. We have literally no attacks. Okay, we're not gonna kill the Transient, but we will Spirit Shield, Third Eye, and put up that amount of block. Can you even kill him? Well, we could have killed him if we actually drew like early attacks, but now it's not quite looking so likely because we're actually unable to draw enough cards to have enough value in our turns. We need Indignation, like, desperately right now. I mean, right now we're actually dying, so we gotta do something. This is a little rough. Give me a potion. Man, this blows. Got some block, meditate back, eruption, carve reality. Now that we have these, we're fine. But yeah, because I had to leave the Wrath state on like turn 1, it Kind of sucked, didn't it? Yeah, that first turn draw, or second turn draw rather, kind of didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but that's okay. Still have 40 HP, killing a big giant head who has 4 strength, which is really not that bad. Once we get meditate, we can always bring cards back, which I think is a big positive. So give me another, like, Vigilance Empty Body, because we're gonna get the Flurry of Blows anyways. Okay, don't screw it up this time. Omniscience, Omniscience. And then honestly, I think you just want a Diva Form. Diva Form. We have infinite energy. Might as well play this. Should have played Flurry of Blows. I forgot where it was. Two. Really? No Conjure Blade, huh? Well, we'll scry down to it. Keep it. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Because the turn after, we want to also have Eruption and the Conjure Blade that we create. I think we'll play a couple of defends, smite, and then meditate back the. Give me the other meditate and a carve reality again. Okay, 44. Deal 9 damage, like 15 times with Eruption and Weakness. We're gonna kill you pretty quickly on the next turn. We're gonna start with Eruption, Indignation, Carve Reality, Smite, Tranquility, Flurry. I did this slightly wrong, because I don't actually have the energy for this anymore. Or rather, I'd like to play this and then meditate, so I would like to have like an empty body, but we can still play that, this, then this. So it's only 9 damage 10 times. Only. And we also don't have our eruptions anymore, right? That was the problem. Okay, I'm learning my lessons here, okay? But we can always expunge and then bring it back, so I'm not worried, like, at all. Our block, not quite high enough. That's fine. Meditate back the expunger and like an empty body. We have him next turn, even if we take 15. 13 10 times. I'm like, can I avoid killing you? I'm gonna try to go for the lesson learned. All we need is something like Eruption. Or an Influence. Bludgeon is too much. I don't want to overkill you. 38. 28. Lesson learned. We got him. And we got Birthface Stern, which is a very good source of healing in our deck. I like it. Akabiko, kinda garbage. You're doing 22 damage. That's not bad, but unfortunately I have no way of blocking, so I'm just going to take a bunch of damage. I'm gonna take 14 damage there, I think. Now you're killing me. Well, I can't let that happen, so prepare to be murdered. Omniscience, Omniscience, Spirit Shield. What about Omniscience into Omniscience? One of the Omniscience hits like a Spirit Shield and the other one hits like a Tranquility or something at the end of turn. So that way I can Miracle Erupt Indignation Wheel Kick. Or I could just, like, kill you, I guess. I guess I could just kill you too. I guess I'm overthinking the whole Omniscience thing. Now that being said, we're still gonna slow play it a little bit because if I do, I can heal off of these Omnisciences. There you go, heal for 2. Should have played the Collect. Is there another one? There's no other power. If there's no other power, then I will murder you with a strike. Ancient Potion. Third Eye. I don't think we need another one. I don't think we can fight another elite, so we're gonna skip and hope for an easy fight. And the Ma, he's a hit or miss as to whether or not he's an easy fight or not. At least we did get that early Diva form like we want. You're not doing anything, huh? Punch my microphone. If I enter Wrath, I can't play Vigilance, which means that we have to play 3 attacks to avoid getting hit for 1, which we can't do unless we play a safety. So I think we're going to Indignation, Safety. That way we can hold everything. And we're gonna try to stay in Indignation for as long as possible. Although I think what I'm actually gonna do is Miracle, Conjure Blade. And then Omniscience. You want an Omniscience Diva form, and then you got a lot of energy remaining. So you know what? Do a Spirit Shield, Omniscience, Diva form. You're doing 32 damage, but we're in Eruption. So what we're gonna do is smack, meditate, bring back Indignation, and honestly Eruption. I wanna make you vulnerable. And you're not attacking, so hit you, hit you. Okay, Omniscience Diva form. Collect. End turn. Bum 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 bum. I just play the miracles to dump them, really. I don't really like them. Here's our Expunger. I'd like to get Lesson Learned if possible. Dump that. Dump the Strike. You're doing 66 damage? You know what? Free attack power, beautiful. We've got the Meditates. We can always just play our Defends and bring them back. Deal 9 damage 8 times. So we'll Meditate back a Eruption and Indignation, again, just so that we can make sure that we have a Lesson Learned kill. And we definitely have a Lesson Learned kill. 27, 27, 39. Sash Whip. I'll take it. We're slowly healing, which is beautiful. I will add 1 card that I don't even want. I'm not gonna fight you. You can take my Flurry of Blows. I don't rely on this for damage. It's not like we have a Talk to the Hand. We never found one. The Exploder always attacks, but this is still probably a Defend. Yeah, let's dump all that. How much damage are you doing? You're doing 33? I'd rather not, but there you go. Hopefully you don't all attack next turn. Thank you. Oh, I'm so dumb. The diva form that we had in hand was not upgraded. The one that I discarded was. Still, it's not that bad. We just have to like stall for an additional turn, and we can bring it back on this turn if we really need to, but that was still not exactly smart. What I'm actually gonna do is bring back the strike so I can kill him next turn with the lesson learned. You know, that's just one of those minor things that does actually matter. The order does matter. So this turn we'll collect. Next turn we'll diva form with the extra energy. We should have stuff for block with empty body tranquility. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be fine. Miracle, empty body. Not a very good choice selection here, but we can definitely get a kill. Saves us a lot of damage. We have no cards in hand though, but yeah, more draw would also be nice. But again, I guess it's kind of what the meditate is for, isn't it? No. Conjure Blade first, that way you can meditate. And then what do you want? Probably a Carve Reality Indignation. Meditate is how I get my attacks back in this deck. And then we can Omniscience, Diva form, and then probably oh, we're intangible. Yo, that's good. Defend. Omniscience, Diva form, and then I think you just go straight into Eruption, and then you do 27 damage 7 times. Did we? Yeah, we played Lesson Learned at this point. Inner Peace, there's our draw. Beautiful. We're gonna rest right before we fight this boss. Let's do it. Me and you, Time Eater. Timekeeper. Lord Reaper! Okay, I mean, easy. Omniscience. Diva form. We're gonna play a lot of cards. We played 10 cards, and we put up 8 block. It sounds so bad, but in actuality, it's oh so good. Connie says my current Into the Breach run has taken 5 hours and I'm still not done with it. 4th island. What the heck are you doing? Basic Riftwalkers? How are you taking that long? Speed up, my friend. You're doing 34 damage. So I think we'll do damage. We'll go back into our block. We'll draw. I will play more block. I will play more block. There's no reason to Conjure Blade until we get close enough that we can draw it, because... Wait, no, it's not the bottom of your draw pile, it's just anywhere in your draw pile, okay. I thought it would be the last card that you draw, but that's actually not the case, is it? So... I suppose we'll just... play it. Seems good. And then, end turn. Bum, 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 bum. You're doing 51 damage. It's actually kind of a tough amount of block to get. And by tough, I mean impossible. Because we're vulnerable, you bastard. Well, we're gonna take 24. And we're intangible, so we're gonna play pretty much everything. Deal 13 damage 20 times. How much is that? It's a lot. I feel like that's a lot. It's a good setup, you know. You get a lot of damage ready and then you just, you know, spend all of it immediately trying to kill him. I like it. It's like, I can kill him now if I want. I mean, it's 180 damage, it's pretty good. If I can't kill you, I'm going to wait to get lesson learned, actually, because I can certainly kill you in the future. Should I play 6 cards? I feel like I should play 6 cards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I have to play more than 6 cards. Play this, play this, play this, and then bring back the meditate and the carve. As long as I get any attack, you're dead. And eruption is, well, it's the one I wanted. Is it the one that I need? I don't know, let me think about this. This deals 180 damage. Hit you. Hit you. Gotta hit you one more time. Lesson learned. Upgraded to Diva form. Why not? Well, I mean, I feel good about the stall there, just to get the lesson learned. It worked perfectly. But also, hey, that's a pretty high damage expunger, isn't it? And that's what we want. We want Omniscience into the Diva form so that we can get that expunger. I want a Smith. Ooh, man, there's only 3 cards, huh? I guess I'll rest then. No, I'll upgrade Omniscience. We have a fairy potion. We'll be fine. Ah, bottled lightning. Can we get Omniscience in hand? We can. Perfect. Guys, we won. We've done it. Turn 1. Turn 1. Finally. You guys are screwed. You have no idea how screwed you are. I have no block though, but you're still screwed. Omniscience. Omniscience. Diva form. Diva form. Give me my block. Don't even play the Conjure Blade. Now, we just have to live. We still need blocks and whatnot. And you're doing 40 damage, which is kind of ridiculous. But if we live, we've done it. You're doing 40 damage. I can put up 16 block, so we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit hard. God, I wish there was something else I can do on this turn. Damn it! This happens every time. You have like a deck that you like, and then you get here, and then you take 60 damage turn 2. And then you get to the heart, and you take 60 damage turn 2. And you're like, I can't put up 60 block turn 2. I'm sorry, it takes me 3 turns to get set up. My apologies, game. I don't know what to do. Well, we gotta defend. And we gotta defend. And I feel like Diva form. Meditate, vigilance, defend. There you go. There's your turn. Every time. I hate it so much. Hand of Greed. Now I'm like, can I actually kill you? I don't think I can. I would love to. So it's 36 block. Eruption. Hand of Greed. Defend. I don't think we're taking any damage. So give me a meditate. Spirit shield, meditate. Barely taking no damage. Only have 32 HP. This is gonna be hard. Maybe if we get an Omniscience in hand and we get a second one, we save one of them for like emergency block or something. I don't know. Indignation. Carve Reality. Might as well hit you with the attacks actually. And then Conjure Blade. End turn. Didn't get a Conjure Blade, that's okay. Now, you're doing 160 damage, which is kind of sucky, but I can deal with it. Defend, 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 defend. Meditate. What do you bring back? You bring back a Spirit Shield, you bring back a Meditate. You just keep cycling around the blocks over and over again. Now you're doing 60. All right, where's my expunger? There it is. I only need it once. Come on, let's draw it. Let's go, let's go. Meditate. Give me a... Do we have Lesson Learned in hand? Oh my god, we do. That's kind of dumb, because in theory we could get a Lesson Learned kill. It's just like nearly impossible. Okay. Indignation. I'm indignant about these enemies. Then, block, sponge. Now it's just me and you son of a gun. Third eye. I need good, decent attacks next turn. Actually, we can get him on this turn. No, we can't. I'm dumb. Give me back my indignation, please. Made a little mistake on that one, a little miscalculation. 34, 20. It upgraded the strike. Ah, we get draw. This is so goddamn important. I'm so happy we have it. Also, artifact we're gonna use on vulnerability, not flex potion. Flex potion we'll use on expunger if we have to. Fasting, yes. Yes, yes. In fact, we'll probably double play it immediately with omniscience. Yeah. We don't need draw immediately, so I'm going to third eye, dump, keep, keep, keep. Omniscience, omniscience. We want one diva form, and we want one fasting. They'll cancel each other out for one turn, but that's okay. And the reason why I didn't play the artifact potion is because I really don't want to be vulnerable. That will kill me. We want to block vulnerability more than anything else. My god, that fasting I think may have won us the freaking run. We're also intangible, so that's pretty good for us. We don't need to draw right now, but if I play a Sash Whip, we will draw. I think I don't want to draw because I just want to meditate back some cards, and I didn't want to draw a Void accidentally. But now, oh, we can't exit Eruption, but still, block. Block. Block? What do we want next turn? We really want to go hard with attacks next turn if we can. So we'll keep Indignation and probably Inner Peace for more draw. We'll dump the Miracle. Dump the Swivel. End turn. 5 cards in hand. Does it get Centennial draw if it deals 0 damage? Ogrim says nope. You know, I have no idea. That's a very good point. And you know what, you're right. The 1 times 15 was 0. We didn't even have to put up any block. I still did. Which means that because this is not Ascension 8, like 19, we can still play cards without taking damage in theory. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you don't take damage, and so Centennial Puzzle does not work. Good to know, honestly. Good to know. Good to freaking know, dude. Okay, we need to make you weak. We need you to be vulnerable. And then we need to draw. I'm just gonna play another one of those. I'm gonna dump the collect. We have infinite energy now. Speed of Death is at 1. Miracle. Tantrum. I would like a Tantrum, honestly. Okay, you're doing 3 times 15. You're doing 45 damage. Man, we get such good value out of these defends right now. So I think we just want like a Spirit Shield Meditate. We're just waiting for Expunger, which should be now. There it is. Luckily we have enough block on this turn. Why is Tungsten OP? Tungsten's OP on the heart fight because it reduces your HP damage by 1, which means that Beat of Death, which normally does 1 damage per card you play, all of a sudden does 0. It's fantastic. Anyways, you're dead because we have Expunger. Now Beat of Death is at 2, but like we have infinite energy, we can play all the cards, and also take 51 times 14 damage. Someone run the math on that one. It's gotta be like 700. I can almost one-shot the heart. In fact, if I play everything, I certainly could. Yo, we've done it. I did not expect that to work, obviously. I never expect these runs to work, but that was a fun one. Man, that was good. Fasting, it was the, I mean, earlier would have been nice, but it was the perfect card that we needed because as it was, our individual cards were not as strong as we wanted them to be. We had infinite energy, but not infinite cards because I did pass up on stuff like Study earlier, but the double fasting, the 8 strength, 8 dex, and essentially no penalty meant that all of our cards were twice as good. It was a beautiful, fantastic pickup. The perfect pickup. Beautiful. That was a fun run too. I went on a little bit of a lark initially with the Diva form that doesn't even show up, but it ended up just being a cool way of building it. And I also stand by Runic Pyramid, which allowed me to save cards for when I had the energy to play them. Once we had a couple of Diva forms and an Omniscience, we had no problem playing the Diva forms. We might have taken damage on the turn that we played it, but after that we had infinite energy. So all we needed was good blocks. We had them. We had Meditates to bring back Spirit Shields. We had good value from a lot of these blocks. And then really the fasting made the heart fight just so much easier because that was the problem with the previous fight against the Spire, Spear, and Shield elites. We just didn't have enough value per card, and admittedly we also didn't really have the draw necessary because of just reasons, but at least on the heart we had none of those problems. Beautiful. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.